Good evening. We're here under the assumption that you are venture capitalists looking for an exciting and profitable investment in an up-and-coming automotive company. My name is Malia Kiddo. I'm coming to you as the Chief Operating Officer of Global Formula Racing. This is David Browning, our Chief Executive Officer. We'll begin with a short introduction of our company. Founded in 2010, Global Formula Racing is a collaboration between American and German engineers. Together, we design and manufacture a high-caliber racing machine. Our new prototype is designed to meet the exact desires of the recreational as well as the serious weekend racer. Our motto, like our customers, live, breathe, drive. So why are we here? Demand for our new prototype is increasing rapidly, and we need your investment in order to expand our facilities to meet this demand. We'll be going through with you today our in-depth market analysis, as well as the product that is creating so much excitement, how we will manufacture our car and get it to our customers, as well as market it to them, and finally, the financials that will prove this a lucrative investment. David will begin with our in-depth market analysis.
Thank you, Malia. I'd like to introduce to you what a typical customer looks like. This is Michael. He's a single man with an average income of at least $60,000 per year and holds key personality traits such as adventurous, thrill-seeking, and an automotive enthusiast. We also have here the Anderson family. They are a fun-loving family and have really close relationships, but are very competitive. Mr. Anderson has brought the love and passion of automotive racing into the family. However, before we sell the Anderson family a car, we understand that we have to convince his wife. So, what does Michael and the Anderson family look for in a weekend racer? Through market surveys conducted, we see that cornering ability and accelerations are the most prominent factors of a weekend racer. So who are competitors and how do they meet this need? Well, here we have a diverse set of customers ranging from a serious weekend racer to a fun weekend racer. And please take note of the large price variances, which is above what our target market is willing to pay for.
My name is Hershrain, and I am a GFR runner. I work a full-time job, and the best way to relieve the stress from working full-time is to take a car out to the track and push it to the limits. Really get the most out of the corner, and the best way to do that is with an aero package.
Hi, my name is Ryan Toma. I'm from Newport Beach, California. I'm a participant in the Global Formula Challenge in hopes to further my racing career. My favorite part about the GFR car is its kinematic design, which helps create stability and allows me to enter corners faster, unlike any other car I've driven.
My name is Anna-Karin Föhler. I'm from Leichingen, Germany. I'm an owner of the GFR car because I'm passionate about racing. But not only I am, my whole family is. We really love the car because of its advanced electronics. It can be tuned by the ability of each driver in my family.
These are testimonials from our customers, and we take that into consideration, along with our engineering philosophy of simplicity, reliability, and simulation validated through physical testing. Our engineers hit the nail on the head and created the perfect car for our consumers. I present to you the GFR 12. This car is powered by a Honda CRF 450X motor with an output of roughly 48 horsepower. It holds key design features such as an extensive kinematic design, which allows our customers to corner at 1.9 lateral Gs, an aerodynamic package which creates stability and also aids with cornering, and for customers like the Anderson family, advanced electronics, which they can tune their car to each of the driver's needs. For customers who prefer an alternative option, we provide an electric powertrain. Now, we also understand that our customers live to compete. Therefore, it is our responsibility to keep them living. We've implemented several key safety features, such as a steel roll cage and a crash attenuator to preserve their livelihood. Now let's look at how our new product compares with our competitors. Here we see that our GFR 12 car has the highest lateral acceleration and one of the quickest 0 to 60 acceleration times. We also come at a lower price point than all of our competitors, which makes us the greatest value for our customer and makes it the only choice for the weekend racer. Malia?
So how will we get our thrilling new product to our customers? We have established an administrative and final assembly facility in Las Vegas, Nevada, as well as a high-quality part and sub-assembly facility in Friedrichshafen, Germany. This global supply chain allows us to increase our quality, decrease our production costs, and best of all, increase our profit margin. Now, let's take a deeper look into our manufacturing facility layout. At GFR, we understand that the most significant opportunity for cost reduction and productivity improvement lies with our facility design. As you can see, we utilize U-shaped cellular production along with a conveyor system that's set to the takt time of our customer demand. This allows us to never over or underproduce. Because of higher processing times, we produce our carbon fiber monocoques in batches. But once through the autoclaves, they are sent through a single piece flow. This allows us to keep our work in process to a minimum and get our products to our customers as quickly as possible. Along the conveyor system, our processes are line balanced and utilize point-of-use storage locations in order to get our products through our process as efficiently as possible. Both of our facilities are considered world-class lean manufacturing facilities. In addition to the aforementioned strategies, we utilize principles such as just-in-time part delivery, 5S, a total quality management system, and through continuous improvement, we keep our products and processes up to date with competition and customer desires.
Now that we know how we produce our product, let's take a look at how we'll promote it. We instill a three-part strategy, which includes informing our customer, exciting them, and connecting with them emotionally. We do this by attending races all around the world, including Formula One. We also utilize our global Formula Racing website as a hub, which future customers, as well as existing customers, can interact with each other and share each other's experiences about the product. Once the product is purchased, our customers are eligible for what we call the Global Formula Challenge. This is a spec racing series which ensures that driver ability is what wins races. The series is located in Germany, United States, as well as England. And it also provides our customers with an outlet to race our product safely, as well as create a community and a sense of competition with our car. Now, we're always looking to expand our market share. Therefore, we plan to implement a strategy using the BRIC countries, known as Brazil, Russia, India, and China. These countries have increasing domestic products, as well as increasing average middle class. However, we understand that there is great risk when entering these countries. Therefore, we created a feasibility test. This test includes factors such as legal government issues, the cost of manufacturing, as well as cultural compatibility. Our results show that it is not the correct time for our company to invest into these countries and expand. Therefore, we will focus our primary power to expanding our Germany and United States facilities, as well as our market. Now let's look at our forecasted sales with this expanded US and Germany market. Here we see a best, likely, and worst case scenario, with our likely scenario showing us at roughly 5,600 cars sold in 2016. When we split it up by region, we see that it's roughly a 50-50 split between Europe and the United States. Leah?
So where will your investment go? As you can tell, demand for our GFR 12 car is rising quickly. And as they stand, our current manufacturing facilities can't handle the capacity. So we have a two-phase improvement process. The first phase will occur right away and includes upgrades of all of our existing equipment. The second phase will be a complete replication of both of our facilities. This is needed to take effect by 2016 when we have a yearly global demand of nearly 6,000 cars. This is a total of a $9 million investment. With this $9 million, we promise you a 33% equity stake in our company, and as you can see, a break-even point in year 2014. But if you decide to stick with us, you could earn $17.1 million by 2016, which is an average rate of return of 62%. So why invest in Global Formula Racing? We're an existing company who's proven ourselves with our superior automotive design, our world-class lean manufacturing facilities, and our dedication to our customer desires. Best of all, we, like our customers, live to compete.
to Rasensport for the interesting presentation, and we are happy not that we didn't have to use the checked flag. So let's come to the second finalist, to Hatfield.
Hello, and thank you very much for the opportunity to present our exciting business venture to you. My name's James Taylor, I'm the business manager for UH Racing, and to my right is Claire Clitheroe, our CEO. Firstly, we'd like to tell you a little bit about our company and why you're going to want to invest in our exciting products. We'll then walk you through our proposed production plan. Following, we'll we'll identify our main target customer and show you how our exciting products meet their requirements, finishing with our marketing and expected sales. UH Racing is a well-established company in the low-volume market. In the last few years, we've focused our efforts on a single-seat car for the mass market. This product is called UH15. Let's get straight to the reason we're here. We're seeking an investment of $750,000. In return, you'd get a 30% share in UH Racing and expect to get $1.4 million at the end of year 5. Your investment, combined with our own capital, will allow us to improve our factory. Our current facility only has 5 assembly areas where cars are built individually. This is not an efficient process for our expected increase in volume. Therefore, we propose expanding with a new assembly facility. This will have sub-assembly areas which will feed a 7-stage assembly line, seeing the old assembly area become a research and development workshop. At the first stage, the engine, exhaust manifold, subframe and steering components are added to the chassis. The car is then moved between stages, with each stage taking the same amount of time, so the entire line can move together, ensuring a car comes off every 2 days. Each stage has 2 assembly staff, using only basic tools, keeping costs to a minimum. The final stage sees fluids added and an engine test performed, followed by bodywork fitting and a basic setup. The car is then moved to goods out before delivery to the customer. As mentioned, this is a dedicated assembly facility, so we outsource the manufacture of all components, such as the carbon inner to that wheel, to experienced specialist companies. This reduces the amount of initial capital required for expensive machinery and ensures we benefit from their knowledge, resulting in a high-quality final product. 87% of these suppliers are located within just 90 miles of our facility. This close proximity gives us benefits of reduced costs and lead times, while allowing easier communication. This is how we plan to promote UH15, but is there a market for it? Analysis of the UK market using MSA data and questionnaires of potential customers has shown there is a demand for our products, with a potential annual market size of just over 3,200 cars. These customers are can be split into 3 distinct groups: the weekend racer that has high disposable income, the weekend racer who's a bit more conservative with their money, and the junior racer who's looking to progress from karting. These customers are looking for a product that's adaptable to different styles of racing, which no one else is offering, placing our products in a brand new market. It's still important to understand who our competition will be. Primarily, other racing teams entering the market with similar products will be a threat to us, such as Bath Racing. Companies like Caterham will compete against us with their individual vehicle sales and championship, Caterham Academy. Claire's now going to show you how this customer research has influenced our product development.
From our survey, we've established the main requirements for our customers are excitement, performance, safety, advanced technology, training programs, and a clear pricing strategy. Our customers are looking for excitement from a race event, series, and car. Driving the same type of course at every event can become tedious. The car must also be fun to drive and offer close racing in order to keep it exciting. For spectators and competitors alike, the noise created by the car adds to the excitement of the event. UH Racing have tackled the excitement requirement in multiple ways. Our Formula UHR Championship allows drivers the chance to race the same car in 3 different disciplines. Drag racing is mixed with sprint and endurance events, including a 12-hour summer relay where 4 drivers and cars are combined, introducing a strategic element to the championship. 2 specifications of UH15 will be available. These will be split into 2 different classes. The Formula UHR Championship also allows cars made by other manufacturers to be raced once they've been classified with the equivalent level UH car. A junior series of the same format will also be run. The first car UH Racing will be bringing to market will be powered by a tuned Yamaha R6 engine. This produces 90 brake horsepower, meeting both the performance and noise requirements. Carbon fibre bodywork and a space frame chassis help to achieve a total weight of just 185 kilos, giving a very impressive 486 brake horsepower per tonne. A 0 to 60 time of 3 seconds is achieved through mapping of the engine and clever part design of the intake and exhaust systems. This design continues into all other components on the car. In order to get the best from every component, they all undergo rigorous analysis, from simulation and physical testing at component level to full car validation to ensure safety and reliability. UH15 offers an advanced electronic system featuring traction and launch control. 50 sensors are logged by the integrated PI system, including tyre temperatures and pressures, as well as a multitude of engine parameters. This is complemented by the remotely adjustable damper system, which allows bump and rebound to be changed through a wireless connection. Although not a customer requirement, UH15 allows different drivers and driving styles to be accommodated. This is achieved through the positioning of the pedal box and the ability to change engine and suspension parameters. UH15 is supplied with a full maintenance manual, which shows how to use all of these features. A copy of this is in the information provided. Regardless of our customers' knowledge, UH Racing offers several different training programs. These range from our introduction day, which includes practical demonstrations and guidance on car setup, to our 4-week young driver program, which covers not only driving our simulator and track testing, but also data analysis, fitness and media. The costs of these courses, along with the packages, are clearly shown in the brochure provided. These packages range from race car and entry fees to our top package, which also includes a UH Racing engineer to help at all the events, as well as hospitality. The only thing not covered is damage repairs and consumables, as these vary from driver to driver. James will now take you through how we plan to promote all of these products.
Our promotion began with our dedicated launch at Silverstone. This allowed us to unveil the car and dynamically demonstrate its impressive capabilities. We'll also attend various events, such as the Goodwood Festival of Speed and the Autosport International Show. Our launch event provided us with an opportunity to network with people in the industry. Since then, we've had successful discussions with Motors TV, who have agreed to televise our championships, and Polyphony Digital, who will be adding a new special event in a future update to their Gran Turismo game. This will allow gamers to unlock our cars and compete with them online for the chance to test in a real UH Racing car, which links in to our driver development courses. This promotion will increase hits on our website and social media pages, which is an important marketing tool. Social media and the use of smartphones is increasing, and we need to exploit this to ensure that we maintain our customer base. Therefore, we've created our very own smartphone application, UHR Trackside. Here, customers can review data, order parts, or check key event information, as well as having many other features. Claire will now show you how this promotion will increase your return.
Our revenue figures lead to an overall profit of $4.6 million at the end of year 5 from our expected case. As a 30% shareholder, this will mean you see a return on your initial investment of $1.4 million. The returns seen at the end of 5 years are due initially to the sales of packages. In the first year, 59 packages are sold, which equates to 50% of the total revenue. The packages give a healthy profit margin of 22%. A full breakdown of the sales projections can be found in the information provided. These packages, along with UH15, parts and courses, can be purchased through our app, UHR Trackside, our website, over the phone, or our showroom offers a more personal sale. All parts are stocked and shipped directly from ourselves, so there are no supplier delays.
In summary, we've told you a little bit about UH Racing and how we want to improve our factory. Our outsourcing strategy ensures we have a high quality product, while in-house assembly means there's minimal initial capital required. We've identified our main target customer as the weekend racer and taken you through how our exciting products meet their requirements. Our comprehensive promotion plan shows how we intend to generate significant sales, which will see you get a return of $1.4 million at the end of 5 years. Thank you very much for listening, and we'd like to invite you to try our app.
Thanks, Hatfield. Now we come to the third finalist, to Göteborg.
Years old, hands gripping the steering wheel, eyes staring straight into the tarmac in front of you, engine roaring through your body, waiting for the start signal to go off. And 3, 2, 1, and afterwards, trophy in hand, on top of the podium and the crowd cheering you on. Just a childhood dream? Well, not anymore. There we go. CFS reduced the workshop to on-track ratio to increase the racing experience for the weekend competition racer. Today, we're going to talk about what customer need we have discovered, how we intend to fulfill that customer need, and why you, as an investor, should get involved. My name is Anita. I'm the CEO of CFS Incorporate. With me today are our COO, Jens, and our CTO, Jean-Adrien. Let's talk about the most important person here, the customer. Our customers is between 16 and 30 years old with a passion for race car driving. However, they don't have that same passion for spending long hours in the workshop. They have room to grow and to improve their lap times. They race in shifting track conditions, and secretly or outspokenly, they have that desire to one day hold the trophy in their hand. Another important aspect of our customer is their sound financial situation. Now, what 16-year-old can afford their own race car? Probably none, but their parents can. And why would a parent buy their kid a race car? Well, you get to spend time with your kid on a mutual interest. You awake an engineering interest in your kid, which is good for their future. You get the need for speed out of their kids' bodies on a safe track, as opposed to in traffic. And if you're in the right community, you don't end up in the wrong company. And one more thing, every now and then, your kid has an exam, and someone has to take the car out for a ride, right? This is the customer we have discovered, the 16 to 30-year-olds and their parents. Currently, there are a few options in the marketplace. The Lotus, the Radical, the Ariel Adams, they all have starting prices of $50,000. The Caterhams, the Carts, they're just not quite what this customer is looking for. So we decided to give them what they want. The CFS 12, complete with a CFS Care and CFS Virtual. The most important first, the CFS 12 is a high-performance weekend competition race car with a starting price of only $26,000, making it a highly affordable option. It is built for adjustability, you don't have to be an engineer to set it up, for reliability, so that it is safe for these kids, and for manufacturability, so that we can profitably build it and sell it. On a more technical note, it is adjustable in predefined step in, for example, the aerodynamics and the suspension. It comes with an advanced data acquisition system, enabling the CFS Virtual, and it has an optional at purchase aerodynamics package. And for more technical features, you can take a look at the back of the business plan. The CFS Care is a service agreement in which every 1,000 kilometers you take your car in for service. We change all the high-stress, worn-out components. That gives you 1,000 kilometers warranty, in which if anything breaks in the meantime, we fix it for you for free. Why the customers would want to do this? Well, you have no unpleasant financial surprises. You know what a season will cost you, and you reduce the time in the workshop. Why we want to do this? Well, we have a continued revenue stream. In addition, this is good for the environment because we can now ensure that all the components taken off the car are actually recycled. Let's talk the last part of our business. The CFS Virtual is an online application giving you access to areas such as performance and setup, safety and maintenance, as well as community where you can measure strength against your peers. You can get feedback on your driving style, as well as do an analysis of the setup of your car with data fetched from the acquisition system. You can also measure your ecological footprint and reduce your fuel economy. And we have a pretty nifty safety check feature in which you can go through the safety check of your car with your iPad or a telephone in hand. So that was what we offer, reducing the workshop to on-track ratio through the CFS 12, the CFS Care, and the CFS Virtual. Now let's talk about how we intend to do this.
And starting with how we will sell the CFS 12. Our initial market is the US, and it has a long tradition of motorsports, and our beachhead is the Sports Car Club of America, having 60,000 members, and 7,000 of them have children between 16 and 30 years old, and therefore are potential customers for us. We estimate to sell 300 cars during the upcoming 3 years, and that will give us a market share of 4.2%. And then we have the possibility to grow within this large market. And after 4 years, we plan to expand to Russia. The wealthy parts of the inhabitants in Russia have a culture of spending a lot of money on hobbies, and they also have a growing interest for motorsport. You all know that they are hosting the first Formula 1 competition in 2014. And here we also have the strategic advantage through having management and engineers being fluent in the Russian language. So let me continue with how we will reach our initial customers. We will have ads and articles on these websites and magazines. And if you wonder why we have chosen these specific channels, the reason is it's here that we will find the SCCA members. So we will have efficient and effective marketing. So we will also be present at competitions and fairs, offer journalists and bloggers the possibility to test drive and write about our car, and we will launch a promotion video through all social media.
So let's now talk about how we want to manufacture the car. As a Swedish company, we want to implement a flat organization in which people can interact and communicate. This is the way we developed the CFS 12 and designed it for efficient manufacturing. This goes through three main features. The first one, knowing our in-house capabilities. Second one, standardization of components. And third one, processes simplification. Let's talk production strategy. We want to outsource all the processes that require heavy investments. Low added value parts, such as brackets and simple machining, and complex sub-assemblies that require specific know-how, such as engines or master cylinders. Since we want to reach our customers' expectations, we have decided to control our final product and therefore to assemble our car in-house. We apply the exact same policy with key components regarding safety and performance, key examples being chassis and wings. We first started with the bill of material that we used during the prototyping phase of our product, and then stated a few assumptions in order to make it fit to a production context. We then were able to calculate the number of workers and machines for our production shop. In parallel to that, we detailed all the pre-assembly and assembly stages and grouped them in order to avoid any bottleneck effects in the factory. We were now able to estimate an investment regarding machinery, tooling, and equipment. And finally, offer a proposal, an investment proposal, and human resources proposal. But how does our factory work? All the inputs are on the one side, and all the outputs are on the other side, in order to avoid any flow crossing in the factory. We also have situated any active buffers in key places for smoothing sake. How do we assemble the car then? Well, only a secured order pulls the assembly of a whole car. Starting from a simple chassis, we will assemble the car within 5 stages that are followed by static and dynamic checks. Regarding the assembly line is supplied with boxes that with boxes referenced with the same number than the order and the chassis. The idea with these boxes is to supply ready-to-mount sub-assemblies that are prepared in this shop. The production shop is considered as an internal supplier, and its very first job is to fabricate, its very first job is to turn these orders into a fabrication planning. This is the way we intend to fabricate the CFS 12.
So, let me continue with why we're doing this, and starting with the financial situation. I will show you right now. We estimate that we'll need an investment of $2.1 million, and this is in order to cover the negative cash flow during the upcoming 3 years until we break even year 4. 40% of our total sales will be from the CFS Care in 2017, and we also want you to know that there are risks that we have considered with this project, and we have already started to take preemptive actions.
So why should you get involved with this project? The opportunity for you is to invest $2.1 million to cover the startup costs. We also need access to sales and distribution channels as well as the US network, being a Swedish company. You will receive 25% ownership of the CFS Incorporate. We're looking for a chairman of the board, and you will also receive 120% return on investment in year 5. So with that, I would like to wrap up the presentation and thank you for your time.
We have seen all the 3 finalists. I asked now the business plan presentation, as always, behind the stage, that we can do a ranking. Thanks.
All right. Yeah, so let's hope that they can find a decision very soon. I just want to make sure that basically we will be continuing very soon with our